Hello, this is the recap for April for my daily intentions. So for April 1st, I decided that I wanted to have a theme and really try to be more intentional even about my days with a larger unity to it. And the theme is unity. So I did a little ceremony just to have um, I guess to ingrain that in my brain. And so I had an intention for growth, for nature, for love, for union, for unity with individuals, family, friends, community, and unity within the global community. And I just really love the power of ceremony to be able to make things more intentional, to be able to solidify, oh yeah, this is what I'm doing. Like I just really feel like having that ceremony plants it deeper into my body, into my brain. And so yeah, having that theme I think really will help. Hopefully, that's that's kind of the theory I think behind rituals and celebrations and things that we have throughout the year. I don't really tend to celebrate a lot of those commercial things, so I'm trying to create my own. For April 2nd, I decided to have unity of self because I figured that's the most important thing to start with, the solid foundation. So I am having a theme of connection in who I am and being solid in who I am before I come forward with others. So I choose to not worry about being perfect, but just being solid, just understanding myself a little more, um, trying to be a certain way and just knowing what that way is, not questioning and judging myself, just making sure that I do have that guidepost, I guess. And so it's really sitting down and saying, what do I want? Where am I going? What is my passion and my inspiration right now? Um, and I think that it's really important to remember the phrase, energy flows where attention goes, and just let everything flow from there. So it's also the new moon, and again, I was speaking about rituals. I've been using the moon cycles as a way to keep checking in with myself. So the third was be one with my body, just exercising and celebrating the body that I'm in, loving myself, loving my body, dancing, moving, getting the blood pumping. The fourth was about trusting my body. I think that we forget to build the trust in ourselves because we break our own word. We try to over promise things to people. So the goal is to just minimize all obligations and responsibilities and make sure I have nothing planned on the books so that I can just trust myself um, to do the right thing when it comes along. Um, I think that people that have nothing going on don't trust that they're going to get something done, that they're going to accomplish something. Um, so I just really want to trust myself and trust my body and listen and recognizing that fear has been holding me back even from walking at all. So just really trying to have that trust and get rid of the fear. The fifth was about being present, not having any advice uh, for you guys. It was about, I had put a little recap about just, especially since I'm talking about the body, just to clarify, this is not advice. This is just my rambling, and I'm just messy, and I'm really hoping to inspire others to allow themselves to be messy as well. Um, so I think that what I need that right now is being present and just noticing my body and paying attention to my body and listening to it and just trusting myself to hear what it says and just really being aware. For the 6th, the intention was to feel deeper into my body. What I noticed was that the day before I had felt deeper um, into my body, and I had um, I'd been avoidant. And so today's intention, the 6th, was to feel deeper and to really love my body and pay attention more to what I can do to answer what it's asking for and be able to stop the distractions. I was trying to distract myself all day, so just really not let that happen. For the 7th, the intention was to forgive my body. I've been really upset that I've been limited in my life because of pain, fatigue, discomfort in my body, and stress. So the intention is to just forgive the pain. It caused me to lose a lot of my life and be introverted and not have very many friends. But I do see that it is a blessing that I don't have the emotional baggage and I no longer miss out on engaging in life because I am able to fix my body. I did find a condition that I have called MTHFR, and I've been able to take supplements and start tackling it and feel good and now feel amazing in my body. And it's really interesting being an adult that doesn't have that emotional baggage because I've lived in a bubble my whole life. Um, so yeah, today the intention was to just forgive whatever is not good, what is not still good, whatever is still an ache and a pain. None of us is perfect. So the 8th was allowing emotions. After I had been so upset, so happy that I was feeling good, I had a day of feeling crappy and it brought a lot of emotions and I felt really horrible taking a step backwards. It was so frustrating. Um, I had a lot of negative emotions around that step back and just worry and fear that I wasn't ever actually going to be good for more than half a day. Um, so the 9th, find something special. I judge people when I'm seeking, when I'm lacking anything. Energy flows where attention goes again. Instead of hunting for the right people by looking for those red flags, I want to try to enjoy people for the green flags. I want to start looking at the good in people instead of hunting for the right people by hunting to see if they have any of the red flags that I don't want. So instead of focusing on those negative things, I choose to look at just the good things that are in those people. Um, the 10th is no try, only do. Trying is trying too hard. When you're trying, granted, it's really nice when people try to be better, try to be good, but when they're trying to elicit a reaction from someone else or trying to be something for somebody else or trying to put on a show, an event, or trying to um, make something special. I feel that that is a big waste of energy. It has a seeking energy to it. You're not allowing yourself to be in the moment and just see things for what they are. See yourself for what you are. See the other person for what they are. See the moment for what it is. Um, the 11th was find my groove. I was very scattered in trying to figure out what me looked like before I brought myself to the world with other people. Um, and I was very scattered. I couldn't figure out what that looked like. So I just wanted to figure out what my thing is so that I can have a path to follow. On the 12th, I realized that I was very wobbly and I just decided it's okay to wobble. I was feeling very stuck and uncentered and all over the place, trying to figure out my groove, but just being happy that I'm doing the process, just being okay with that process and allowing things to wobble. The 13th is full stop. I recognized that nope, I could not let things wobble. Life was being too chaotic for me, and so I put on the brakes to a full stop. I just brought myself down to nothing. I didn't go out, I didn't do cleaning, I didn't do anything, just a full stop so that I could look around, rest, evaluate, and um, yeah, just really stop questioning all the things and just feel into it, I guess. Really evaluate where I want to go. So the 14th was to find inspiration to help me build that new roadmap from a stopping point. It's good to look at the map and figure out what places look good to go, figure out what people look good to hang out with, figure out what events I want to do this year. So the 15th was eat healthy. I decided that one of my first things that I'm inspired by is health. My health has hampered me my whole life, and I find that the thing that hurts you the most is actually the thing that you have your greatest power to help others. And so I figured that it's really good idea to learn and understand my own health and share that with people and just really be healthy for myself so that, yeah, so that I know that I'm on the right path with that, I guess. So the 16th was meal prep, doing home cooked meals instead of processed foods. I've been pretty frustrated with food because I've been allowing things that my lack of preparation to hamper me from being able to do the things that I want. So um, I need to be less frustrated with food and just allow things to flow. So by having things prepared. On the 17th, it was activity prep, finding fun things to do coming up for spring, planning some outdoor activities so I can enjoy the nice weather, buying the tools for camping and roller skating and paddleboarding. On the 18th, I wanted to be able to help others. Even though I didn't feel like helping others that day, I chose to help. It does make me feel good. It builds good karma and plant seeds. It builds a support system for myself. And it also does a good deed for others. So I'd like to flip the mindset and be able to focus on the good piece of it instead of how draining it is to help someone when I don't want to. And just focus on those seeds that I'm planting, being able to balance out my current self with my future self. So on the 19th is ask. I did have a draining day helping the prior day, so asking for help from others and doing self care is really important. And I also noticed I was really happy that I did do the prep work in the previous couple of days with the food because it helped me a lot to be not drained after I did the helping out for someone. And yeah, so I was really able today to ask for what I needed and receive my own help. On the 20th, it was dream big, planning activities for the summer so that when things come, I'm ready and I don't miss out. Just really kind of go outside of my comfort zone and go to some events that I've never been to. The 21st is sweet treats, allowing myself some treats so that I'm fulfilled, so that I'm not lacking and seeking and ending up overindulging in an attempt to fill the emptiness inside, I guess. So being intentional with my self care. On the 22nd, um, it's gathering my thoughts, solidifying my plans, revisiting my thoughts over the past couple months, doing the same process where I'm journaling and going through my journals, picking and choosing what's important, and allowing myself not to squirrel, reminding myself of the important pieces that I want to continue to follow. So the 23rd, if it hurts, don't do it. I've been causing more damage to my body by trying too hard and trying to push through. Remember that whole do not try, there's only do? I was trying. So I haven't been allowing myself to heal and it's been causing damage in the process. And I think that emotionally and physically, if it hurts yourself or others, don't do it. On the 24th was dinner out. I had no intentions really. I was kind of going with the flow. And so I had a nap and then treated myself to dinner. So I was just doing what feels good in the moment and allowing myself to be spontaneous. The 25th, eat the dessert. I just allowed myself to enjoy a treat for myself and I just had no guilt about it. I allowed myself to eat it without that guilt so that I could really be fulfilled instead of um, putting instead of undoing the good emotionally that the food did, that the cake did. Um, it allows me to fill myself with the joy and hold on to that joy of eating that cake because I'm not letting myself feel the negative emotion as well of feeling guilty. And so I think that it's those small things, if you really let them soak in, then you don't need the big things in life to fulfill you. So the 26th is be active, celebrating my body, my new freedom of movement. I have been pain free for a few days, so now I'm excited to try finding new things that I can be active with and move my body and explore. Being able to. The 27th is just have fun, to not be stressed about being stressed. I've been too serious about having fun, if that makes any sense. So today's intention was to just relax and not try too hard. Fun should not be work. On the 28th, was about having better moments. How can I make this moment better? Being mindful and how can I pay more attention to any discomforts or any way to add joy or pleasure to my moment and noticing the little things. Um, is the sky really pretty right now? Am I walking past a really pretty flower? Um, just having a conversation that has been sitting on my heart or um, giving my cat a snuggle or something. Like, just how can I make this moment better? The 29th, purge. Allow myself to let go of the stuff, the childhood mementos, and useful things that I tend to avoid throwing away because I think, oh, what if I need that later? So it was really difficult to purge, and I'm a minimalist, so that's saying a lot. So the 30th, celebrate the unique in myself, in others. I just really find that diversity is what makes us all special and amazing, and recognizing the differences between us. I recognize the differences in each person that make us special, and not hiding behind my own things that make me special, not hiding them. So I'd like to be curious how people shine and being able to see that and notice it and honor it and hopefully bring it out more. So that was my month for April 2022, and I really hope that if anything resonates for you, that you're able to go read or listen to or read the actual post on Facebook or on YouTube, and yeah, I really hope that if things do come up for you, that you're able to reach out and ask me some questions. I would love to have some comments on my page and be able to start some discussions on some of this stuff. I do have a pretty unique mindset on things, on a lot of things. And yeah, I'd love to be able to have an open mind and share some of my unique thoughts. And if you can help me understand the other things going on around what I say, I'm fully open to uh, feedback and criticism as well. So have a great day, have a great month, and see you next month.